I started in 2018. My start in real estate started years before that when I made a catastrophe in 2004, 2005. I think with the right support and the right home and the right systems and education, it's all possible. But I knew that real estate was what I wanted to do ever since I read that Purple book by Rich Dad Poor Dad. And I was searching for a home. And when I saw the property tour and I went to a meeting out in Long Island and I saw the fellowship and the community, and at first I thought it was a cult. I'm like, why is everybody so happy? Everybody's smiling. Hey, you gonna enjoy the meeting? Come on in. And it's not a cult. It's just when you realize there's an abundance, you get happy about it. When you realize you could eat, he can eat, everybody can eat, you just get excited and happy about it. And that's what the community is about. So that's where our excitement comes from. That's why we're always smiling and joking, because we notice that there's a path to get abundance and get new money, and everybody else can eat too, and our teams can eat too. But that's my story. Yeah, and that's it. That's the story.
You know what, Ron? When people say it's a cult, I say yes, it is a cult. It's a culture of abundance. It's a culture of business owners. It's a culture of achieving your goals. It's a culture of each one teach one, bro. But yes, it is a cult.
If you never saw my story before, my first short-term rental was last year when I did a property tour on a property in Richmond. I found that one through a friend of a friend. My best friend, his girlfriend's mother was selling a house, and I decided to do that property. And from the education I was watching, I realized that this is a strategy I could utilize. I just added just a touch of things, nothing too crazy, because I just wanted something that looked like it had some living functionality, a little bit of pop of color in there. Definitely want to have like a desk for people to work at. You definitely want to have a lot of pillows so it's comfortable, a little eating area for people who want to just sit and eat. You don't want them to stand up and eat or eat in the bed. So you want to have that. Of course, you have a TV on the wall, some greenery around just to make sure it looks like homely and lived in. Again, I like a lot of closet space, which was really great. Just add a little pop of color in the bathroom. Again, just making it functional and clean. Now the knowledge. Again, I learned a lot. I learned everything here. I'm going to say that really, really honest and straight. You can try to piecemeal the information. It's kind of tough because everybody's going to give you just enough, but leave out really big holes. And if you are working with regular investors, again, they're only going to tell you from their standpoint, so you're only getting their knowledge. Foundations gave me the ability and the know-how to go out there and start looking and knowing my local market, but not only that, how to find leads. We actually have this exercise on how to find leads in 6 minutes, which is a great exercise for any investor out there to start, because leads are your lifeline to your business. Now these short-term rental classes, I'm gonna put a star next to these because these are the ones that really, really brought it home, made it really actionable. He gave you a list from everything from how to talk to the seller, to how to run your numbers, to how to buy your sheets, even though I didn't take his advice, how to buy your sheets, security, insurance. There's a lot of little things that you're gonna need. Private lenders. I didn't know what a private lender was before I got with this community. I kind of knew what hard money was, but I didn't know what private money was. And this makes the world go round. And this is what the wealthy really use, is just relationships. Again, I wouldn't have done a lot of this without Jay and Joe and Tamara and Carlos and Ryan, who always led the way, always and lend an ear. And I've seen a lot of analysis over our masterminds every week. So it gave me the confidence to do it when it was really time to do it.
What was one of your biggest challenges, and how did you like overcome it when it comes to the short-term rental thing? So you could, like, the people that's going into it, help them out, something to look out for, you think is a big thing?
I think one of the biggest things is, and again, I stumbled upon Richmond. I didn't know it was this place. I just knew it was a place where my cousins were and I would visit. But going deeper and in the classes, again, I got to go back to classes. I give it all to them. And Jay Massey just showing you how to read a map and how to see what's in your area. That gives you the confidence to say, okay, there is what's the word? There are leads, there is a need in this market. There is a need and I can fill that need. Again, in the class, I can't say this enough, sorry. The classes really show you how to get dialed in so you start looking at it. I'm blessed because I'm relationship rich in 2 ways. One, my family, and 2, this network, this community we call Empire, our team community is really rich. So if my relationship with my family member failed, I had other people I could have went to in our community to help me with private lending.
A lot of people thinking like, I got relationships everywhere. I got a rich uncle or somebody that can help me out. But now if you learn how to ask the right questions, then you can really, really get your deal, right? And that's really what we take those classes for, in order to help us understand exactly what to say step by step. So you cut your time, because if you went and learned it on your own, hey, let me learn about each one of these things on my own, it would be more hours. It would take you more hours. So by taking this, what he's showing on the screen here, you're actually, and it could be hard to believe, but you're actually saving time, right? You definitely save some time. And if you want to save time, then the class is for you, for sure.
What does our team consist of? Realtors, contractors, social media, etc. What do we consist of, Ron?
I mean, we consist of everything. We're just a great stew of information and systems, and we all subscribe to the same knowledge base, and then we are gathered in communities that use that education to focus on our systems and our business.